everyone, Simon's here. Welcome back to Ark Survival Evolve. Now I have done a few things off camera. First I'll show you this part. I did modify our dock building a little bit. I added a second floor, and as you can see, a little tiny loft here with a bed, just so that we have it in case something should happen when we are gallivanting about on the Sea Bronto. And okay, so there's that. And the next big thing you're going to notice is that I did expand the docks out quite a bit. So I added this whole new path and everything, and a new little dock on this end. I decided to do that part off camera because we already built this part of the dock, and I did essentially the same thing, so I figured it would be a little bit redundant to show that as well. And as you can see, I went a little bit crazy with the torches, but they look really nice, so. And this part here is what we're going to be working on today. We are going to be building a nice little workshop type building for putting a smithy and all that in, because we do need to start getting all that stuff in. I can actually make all that and make the tools, but I have nowhere to put any of the actual crafting stations. So I went ahead and set all this up, and today we're basically just going to be building that. Now, I know there is a lot of building going on in the last few episodes. I promise we will get to taming at some point in the sort of near future, but first we have to do all the setup stuff first. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's see, we've got doors and door frames. This is why I have the Bronto docked over here, because it has all our supplies. Because I don't really have any boxes yet. Oop, I got stuck there again. So let's go ahead and get these loaded up. And let us begin. Okay, that actually worked the way it was supposed to. First try, that's pretty rare. Let's get that. And that. So this will be the main entrance, and this will be the dock entrance. Let's see. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 on these. So 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Will we go 3 for 3? Maybe. Yes. Excellent. Now I haven't decided yet. I may leave the doors off on this part, but we'll worry about that later. So now we need some handy dandy hatch frames. And load those. I'm just doing a ton of windows because my base on the other server that I play on has basically no windows. So I'm just kind of making up for that by making tons of windows everywhere else. Okay, so that is actually going to work. I put the torches on first this time to see if I could actually still place the walls there, because I do like having the torches right at the beginning of the building. Let's see. Let's place in a whole bunch of these. Hopefully I did math this out correctly. I am somewhat notorious for being horrible at calculating things, so we shall see. I did make, I think, a few extras. If not, I do have some extra supplies squirreled away, so hopefully we won't have to do too much farming. There we go, so that's that. Excellent. Look at that view. So nice. Let's grab our walls. Lots and lots of walls. Yes, I know the walls are heavy. Okay, so now we are going to put those up. There we go. Wall, wall, lots and lots of walls, and a Terra in the way. This is not a personal landing pad for you. so that takes care of the first floor. I don't know why, but there are 3 Brontos stuck on the rocks over there. Now we can put in our ceilings and the hatch frame. I almost forgot to make that, and that would not have been good. Okay, so where do we want to put the hatch frame? You know, I probably should have layered the pillars, but I don't want to have these cool torches. That actually looks gonna look good. I'll throw some wood on them later. So let's see, where do we want the hatch frame? I'm always terrible at placing them because I forget about how tough they are to place on the corner. I think we don't want them in the way of the doors. I think I'll probably put it in this back corner here, so I'll have to place some ceilings first. Ooh, that's not the one we want. We want that one. Alright, so that's that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the hatch frame next. And let's do letters. Which way do I want these to go? I think facing this way. Yeah, that's good. But the other one. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the rest of the ceilings up and see how many that we get to misplace. I didn't really make that many extras, so we will have to get somewhat lucky in placing. Corners usually are a problem, but so far so good. And now the other side. That one does not want to connect the way it's supposed to. There we go. How about this one? That one's gonna behave. And that one. Oh, this one's gonna be. Of course you did. I know it's not really a huge deal, but it is going to annoy me, so I feel compelled to fix it. Okay. Now that does mean we are going to be short a ceiling on the next level, so we'll have to make another one. Unfortunate. And are you going to cooperate? Maybe. I don't know why, but sometimes if you crawl on the floor, that actually makes it connect the way it's supposed to. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So now let's go, well first let's go out and get the next set of hatch frames. Those, and we'll need some walls. Those can go away. I could have added torches there. That's okay. We don't really need torches literally everywhere. It's just a really nice effect. Especially at night. But I am trying to do most of this stuff during the daytime when we can actually see what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get these placed. Ignore the Bronto tail swinging over our heads. And hopefully it won't fall in the hole. There we go. So now we can go ahead and let's see. First I should probably, hold on. We're gonna have to place the walls for the ceilings first. I did make some extra walls in case they kind of freaked out when we went to place them. So, yeah, I know, I did not dock properly, that's why that's kind of freaking out every time that I walk by. Alright, so let's get these next. Is that the way we want it to go? Yes, it is. That's that one. And now we want that one, assuming it feels like snapping. And now we need that one. And we want that one. Okay, and how did I want this to set up? Actually, you know what? I kind of screwed that up a little bit. Did I? I don't think that I did. I'm mathing badly. As expected. No, that'll be good. So I just made a boatload of extra things, but that's okay because we still have other things to build. Because Ark is all about building. So we got that. So let's go get some more items that we need. Provided I can get down the ladder. There we go. And back over here. Let's see, I am going to need my sloped and my regular roofs. We'll do the regular ones first, because the slope ones tend not to place correctly sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean pretty much all the time. Actually, that's got kind of a gap to it too, doesn't it? Whatever. So let's just get these going. Okay, should connect. And now we can do all the sloped ones. Please don't give me this trouble today. Thank you. I don't know what makes them snap so badly, but they do. But when you are having a good day in Ark, which is rare, you can actually get them to snap the way they're supposed to. Like that. Alright, so now let's get the other side. Avoiding the hole again. Boop. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I almost feel like I should put windows up there. Do I have any windows left? Yes, I do. You know what? Let's put more windows. Because we like windows. We like them a lot. Let's go ahead and place those. Yeah, much nicer. Gotta let that fresh sea air in. Excellent. Okay, so this top level is probably going to be mostly the crafting stations. And down here, I think we're gonna have like the food storage since you have to have fast access to that. So, at least for now, we'll probably expand out a little bit later on and do a separate building for foodstuffs. So we can put those away. And as you can see, I have made a couple of items that we do actually need. Let's see. Can I make a table yet? Yes, I can. I know I should be using the metal to make metal tools later on, but I do really want something to put the mortar on, so we're just gonna make that. Got metal nodes, so we'll be okay. So the smithy is going to go up here. Once I get on the right side of the ladder. There we go. Let's put that somewhere. Where should we put this? Put you somewhere in the corner. Actually, we'll put this right here. And if I feel really inclined, I'll line a few of them up just to make it easier. Now we've got table. Where do I want the table? Actually, this is gonna go down here because we're gonna need to make narcos. Lots and lots of narcos. So we need somewhere where we can access. I think let's put the table right here underneath the window. I'm gonna kinda. It would be really nice if that would show up in that view. That would be really fantastic. Let's see. This is probably not going to be straight by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, that looks okay, right? Perfect. I'll have a little table here, and we're gonna put probably a couple mortars on here. Put that one here. Excellent. Not quite excellent. That really didn't place the way that I wanted it to. It's like a weird optical illusion. Whatever. I'll fix it later. So now we need to get the preserving bin up, which would be really helpful because I have some stuff on my animals that needs to be handled. Where do we want this? Let's put it right over in behind the ladder, I guess. There we go, so we're not obstructing the windows. So we get that lovely view of the rock. And on the side, a slightly different view of the rock. Okay, so that actually went up pretty quick. Anything else in here that I needed to put up? I don't think that there was. I want to put doors right there. I probably should. I like having the space open, but I don't really want stuff possibly getting in here. I'm not sure what would get in here, but you never know. So we'll go ahead and put those up. And what else we got in here? We got... Oh yeah, let me try those other torches and see if I can actually still use them, even though they're kind of embedded in the structure now. Should be able to. Let's go ahead and split that. Haha. There we go. That's not the least bit unsafe, is it? Although the fact that it's actually not even on both sides is kind of annoying, but that's okay. That is better than okay. I like the way that looks. If I feel really inclined later, I guess I can pull apart the corner of this building just to get a torch in that pillar. I'd only have to take down, I think, those two walls. hopefully it wouldn't actually knock the rest of the building down with it. You never know. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Now we've got this cool little setup here where everything's kind of connected. I am thinking I might put like a house up there somewhere. I thought about putting the workshop there, but there's a metal node up there and I didn't want to block it. But once I've harvested it, I can probably get away with losing a couple nodes to put a house there. So get this. Did I learn spark powder yet? Yes, I did. So we're gonna have to make some spark powder to work on the preserving bin. Fortunately, I have saved a crap ton of flint. Thank you for the shade, Brontos. It is very kind of you. Let's see. Lots of flint. And not as much stone. Actually, I think the pear has some stone on it from earlier. Yep. And some more flint. Let's go ahead and get some spark powder going. And I can probably start making some narcos later too, so that means we'll be getting ready to tame stuff very soon, since I'll actually have the supplies. But in the meantime, should have... No, I really don't have anything that I can smelt right now, but I can start collecting the rest of the ingredients for the smithy, which is what we need to do anything useful. Not that. Okay. Let's go ahead and go on up to the metal nodes and harvest one or two of them, just so we can get some metal. Said it was, what, 12 ingots per smithy? Excuse me. Thank you. This port is not Bronto friendly. Let's just go up and around here. Can I actually walk up on these rocks with the pair? Yes, I can. Yeah, I don't know why they all just congregate over there. Now we have a handy dandy metal node. Let's hope we can actually get something useful out of it. 3, 5. Okay. So much stone. And I broke them. How much metal do I have? I'm gonna need, what, 24 for a smithy? Oh, that's disappointing. Let's find another one. Get in my way. Stupid log. And the trike in the way as well. Typical. Okay, so now we've got a couple more nodes to go over here. 4 more metal. Perfect. Okay. I got another. I've actually just been loading speed on my para. Because if we do take her out at all, it's probably going to be just for scouting and whatnot, and we really need to be able to outrun things. Especially raptors. I'm not sure if she can outrun one yet, but I'm not really that interested in trying, unless I have to. Let's run right on back here. Probably should have put a door in on this side. That's okay. smelted before we really do anything else. Gotta get that smithy. It was... oh, 5 ingots. So actually I have more than I need. But that's good because we still have to make metal tools. Stone tools are just so crap in comparison. Let's go ahead and pull wood off these. I just wanted to see how it looked with them on, and that looks pretty cool. But we don't need them right now since it's the middle of the day. Okay. And who has the hide? I think the turtle has the hide. Somebody has it. I know I have enough. Excuse me, Bronto, you are stepping on my turtle. I guess you do not have the hide. I know the dodo doesn't. Oh, another egg. How kind. I'm gonna eat it right in front of you. How about that? You don't care because you're a dodo and you're oblivious. Okay. Do you have the hide? You do have the hide. Why do you have the hide? Mystery of the Ark, I suppose. So now I just need wood and the metal. Let me go whack a tree. There's an awful lot of Brontos on such a tiny little island. Not that realistically the Ark can support this many animals on such a small map. Realistically, you could have like 2 Brontos maybe. I mean, as you can imagine, they probably eat a lot. Okay, so now we just need the metal and we can make our smithy. Okay, how much do you have? 7. Excellent. I'm gonna take... Alright, I'm gonna throw some of that on there because we still need more metal. So, smithy. Da-da-da! So now we can really start making some stuff. I'm gonna put this in this corner. Do I want that in that corner? Actually, let's put it in this one. Conveniently located. There we go, that's probably not straight. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so I did learn wall torch, but we're not going to be making any of those for a while. So let's go melee. Alright, so we can at the very least, we can definitely make the metal pick, and that's really the most important tool that you can make. Because that's how you get more metal. So let's go ahead and make that. And ta-da! We have officially upgraded. What else can I make? How many metal ingots, whatever, am I gonna get out of this? Not enough, I don't think. Nope. However, because we do have the metal pick, we can go ahead and whack another metal node. And hopefully get slightly more than we did last time. Hopefully I can get enough to make the sickle and the hatchet. I don't plan on taming an ape anytime soon. I hate passive tames. They're the worst. I'm terrible at them. If I tame an ape in this playthrough, it's going to be with kibble, so we're going to have to hang around in the swamp for a while and get snake eggs. I'm sure that will be thrilling. But for now, we'll make do with the sickle. Which is one of the best items they've ever come out with, in my opinion. There we go, that's some metal. That's some metal. Much, much better. Oh yeah, that's plenty for right now. We're just gonna make what we need for tools and worry about the rest later. Where did my parrot go? There you are. Sylvia, you blend in even though you are nothing like a tree. Let's head right on back here. At least with all these Brontos being stuck, they're not trampling all over the port. Well, except for that one. It was freed when we moved the para. Okay, so let's do that. And do I need anything else from you? Not really. Okay. So let us... Did I make spark powder? I made tons of spark powder. That is perfectly excellent for what we need. Let's do that. Throw that in there. Let's take the wood out because I actually need the wood for other stuff. Like storage boxes, because as you can see I don't have any. Thatch, wood, fiber. Let's go see what we've got for supplies. And we'll make some boxes while we're waiting for that to smelt down. Do you have anything good on you? Nope. Okay, so it seems I have officially exhausted all of my reserves actually. Yeah, you can carry some more stone while you're at it. I don't need the stone right now. Alright, so let's get some thatch and some fiber. I actually did fix the Paras hitbox a little bit, so you can actually harvest stuff with them now. Used to not be able to hit like anything. Alright, that should be plenty of thatch, because I don't need like a billion boxes to start with, I just need a couple. Thatch, we got plenty, so now I need fiber and wood. We'll get the fiber first, because wood is heavier. Yes, I did go through all those stacks that I got while working on tames. It goes very, very fast, because you need it for everything, especially when you build in wood. And I don't really feel like building stone right now. I like the wood. It's a very natural look. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hatchet some more stuff. I really wish they would rush the beaver a little bit. I know that patch is meant to lead for whatever, but depending on the level, it would be really, really handy to have a beaver right now. But that's okay, I'd rather them get it out when it's ready. So let's see, can we make, yes, we can now make box. Woohoo. Yeah, oops, that was a bookshelf. Oops. I forgot I learned both of them. That's okay, I need one of each. For those blueprints I don't have yet. Because there are no drops on Herb Island. Which is kind of surprising, they're on Carno Island. But they're all the way across the water there. I don't think I can get that one yet anyway, can I? Nope. So see, that looks pretty nice, all lit up like that. However, we are going to turn the lights back on. There we go. Okay, so let's get our boxes up. How are you doing? We're doing excellent, all things considered. Okay, large storage box, we want to place that one first. Now the only thing I don't like is that it's going to block the windows no matter where I put it. So actually what we can do is put it kind of... Do we want it in the middle? Not really. Just put it next to the... that's not really blocking, is it? No. Let's just back that against there. Close enough. And we want the bookshelf by the smithy. I know this isn't really that organized, but I don't think it's that bad. I'll have room for other stuff. I'm gonna have to shove a fabricator over here somewhere too, so that takes up a lot of room. So now blueprints. Alright, so let's get that. See what else we can make. Bins. Excellent, so we can do hatchet. Oh. A little short on metal for the sickle. Unfortunate, since that's the most useful of these items. Now, let's see. I won't put these. Those are just going to be spares in case something happens. Actually, I think I can start making narcos while we're waiting on the rest of the metal. Actually, I think I learned, yeah. I learned the crossbow too, so we'll be all set with that. So we will probably start taming very shortly. Goes and spoiled meat. Did you have any? Yes. Oh, you have a lot of spoiled meat. Excellent. And some berries. And some more berries. We are in very good shape on that front. Okay, 46 narcos. That's not bad. Oh, that's because I forgot a stack of berries. 64. So we can actually go ahead and collect more narcos while we're at it. Come on, Sylvia. Now, as you can see, their hitbox isn't completely spot on, but it is a lot better than it was. And it's still more effective than gathering by hand, so you're just going to rely on some parapower for collecting more narcos. Now I can actually learn training stego saddles, but since I didn't have any narcotics, I wasn't really interested in taming anything new. I don't know why, but hills, for some reason, they have a hard time harvesting on slope. It's like I can't tell where it is. That was a good bite. That was a lot of it. Come on. How many do I have now? And that's it. just don't want to waste my spoiled meat since I only have so much of that. Alright, so another one of those, and some more of that. I really should have put a door here. I might do that later, just for convenience. Alright, so let's toss that in. And let's see what we've got here. Okay, that should be enough to get the sickle. Yep. I'm actually gonna get rid of the pikes for right this second. The spears, not the pikes. I don't have a pike yet. There's that. A little bit of housekeeping. Let's see. A little more for it. Can never have too much. Oh, what else did I want to learn? I have the crossbow. Gonna need troughs, but not quite yet. I could learn the pike, but actually, let me see. Fiber. Oh, I have fiber. Now I just need a couple more metal. Alright. So now that we have one of these handy dandy crossbows, we can actually get ready to start taming things. Because I find I'd rather not use the bow just because it's not as effective. And it really doesn't take that long to get the crossbow anyway, so now that we've got that, I'm going to work on getting a whole bunch of narcotics and trank arrows, and that means in the next episode or two we are probably going to go on a taming spree. I do need a whole bunch of turtles. Seriously, Brontos? But I am going to need a whole bunch of these for eggs so I can tame. Wow, that's a level 100 Bronto, actually. You're 16. But you're level 100. Now, Battle Bronto, if I'm taking on an Alpha Rex, I would want closer to 120, but that is a very good level for Bronto. But anyways, we are going to need a bunch of turtles. And probably some more bins for jerky and whatnot. And actually I need to get berries going too. So there's a lot that needs to get going right now. But this was the important part, is getting the workshop going. So now we can make useful things. One metal left. Do I have anything? Actually, I have 56 points. Let's see. I think I'll probably go for the crop plots. Or I could just go farm one of these drops over here. Because that's a really, really common drop. I might just do that instead of using the engram points for it. We'll see how I feel, because going back to the mainland is going to be dangerous. And as you've noticed, I don't really have a good mount right yet. So let's see. I'm going to need to learn a saddle pretty soon as well. Trike. Now I could actually learn the Stego saddle and get that 116 that's stuck over there on that tree. That would probably be actually a good thing to do. On the other hand, level 50, yeah, we still have 7 levels to go before we can tame a mammoth. Mammoths are really good battle mounts. But I don't think that I really want to weed that many levels to have something useful. Let's see. Trikes are good. Stegos are good. Parasaurs are good, but I'd rather have the platform saddle. Because we are probably going to make like a mobile taming base out of one or something. Otherwise it would take forever to be going back and forth. So we'll think about that one. Galleys. Galleys are really good to have, but they're really fragile. Also, they're a pain to tame. So I think we'll probably go with either a stego or a trike. But first we'll get the turtles, because I want to really get the eggs going as soon as possible. Because we're going to need a lot. Even on 5 times taming, it does take a lot of eggs to tame a Bronto. With turtle kibble. Let's see. So I have a crossbow. I've got one of each of these. So we're in good shape. This is actually going very well right now, which makes me kind of nervous. When things are going too well, you know some stuff is about to go down. What do you do? They sure seem to like the port. There was a pair walking up and down this pier here a while ago. Just make yourself right at home, Mrs. Trike. I'm not gonna tame this one. I'm gonna tame something that I'm gonna be putting into battle. It's gotta be a better level than that. How about you? 44, that's okay. Not great, really. Ideally, we would want closer to 100 or something like that. What have you got? You got anything good? More spoiled meat. Yeah, so we have a whole bunch of things that we're going to be getting going in the next couple of episodes. The next one will probably be turtle taming. Once I get enough narcos for it. Actually, I might just get a trike first, just to get berries with. Because, as you've noticed, Sylvia isn't the best harvester. She does okay, but pretty much anything else would do better. So we might actually do that, because it doesn't need to be a super high level if it's just going to stay on this island and farm away. So I might actually get one of these guys. I might tame you after all, Mrs. Trike, since you seem to be so happy about hanging around. But if I do that, I'll probably do that one off camera. Since we're already going to be taming turtles, and this is really just farm stuff. Alright, what else do we have to do of an immediate nature? Really not that much. We did quite a lot actually in this episode. We built this whole thing, got this going. Actually, I should probably move all of these, now that I actually have somewhere to put things. Storage. I'm gonna have to make some more boxes just to keep everything organized and all that. But for now, we can throw all that in there. That. Still don't need those. I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to put a farm as well, because that's gonna be a separate thing. I'm probably not gonna make a greenhouse, just because we still have a long ways to go, and you have to learn stone as a prereq, not metal. But I may just stick with wood, because again, nothing's really dangerous around here unless I hit a Bronto. So I think I'll have to make an agricultural facility of some sort in the near future. Maybe I'll put it down here somewhere. I like the way these are connected, but I know it's not going to work forever just because the terrain's not that flat. maybe on one of these side things. I do kind of want to do like a lighthouse down at this end somewhere. But again, that's further down the road. It's not really a critical structure, but I could fit a nice garden around somewhere. Tough part's going to be keeping the Brontos out, because that's really irritating, having them walk all over everything. And then down here is going to be part of the port gate, so... like right where that rock is. What was the strike? I want a decent one for level 4. It would tame really fast. But I want something with at least some decent weight to carry the berries. Like, these might be easy tames at low levels, but the stats do suffer for it. And even if it's a farm animal, if it's going to be doing something that requires weight, we could definitely use the extra stats. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do between now and the next episode. Is I'm probably going to tame this trike right here, because that's the highest level one I see in the immediate area. And I'm going to farm up a whole bunch of narcotics and narc arrows. And basically, we're just going to get ready to get some taming in. I know I've done a lot of building, and it's always good to change it up a little bit, right? So you're not always just doing the same old thing. So that's pretty cool. So we have 2 docks here, 1 over there, 1 for here for delivering materials, because we are going to have to make probably another raft for, specifically for resource gathering, you know, like put a smithy and stuff on it. But this one's going to be specifically just for transporting animals. I think I can probably fit, if I don't bring any animals with me, I can fit 4 turtles on here, I think. So we're going to try to tame 4 turtles for next episode. But for now, I think that's pretty much it for today. We've done enough stuff for one day, and I basically have to do a whole bunch more farming to get to the next stage of our journey, Tara's journey from helpless survivor to a Alpha Rex killer, hopefully. So that's about it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you all in the next episode.